But every time you get a duck inside, you know, they get the giblets, and you see those over there, you know, the heart, the gizzard, and then this beautiful duck liver, which is really good to make a pate. So every time I do a duck, I've been putting away the liver in the freezer, and then when I get enough, and in this case I got probably around 6 good livers, I'm going to make smoked duck liver pate. So I'm going to get this duck going on the rotisserie, and while that's cooking, I'll start prepping the pate. Okay, the first thing you want to do is take your duck livers and add some water and about 1.5 tablespoons of sea salt, and let that soak soak in that brine for about an hour, probably a good hour. That you don't want to over salt it, but that helps tenderize the liver, duck liver, and prepare it before we start frying it up. Okay. And what I did was I rinsed out and with some fresh water, and I got those nice duck livers. You're going to need some butter, ground thyme, some liquid smoke, dry mustard, a little Marsala cooking wine, or you can use regular wine, sea salt, fresh ground black pepper, garlic. I have my pre-chopped garlic here, and you're going to want to add some capers. And the last thing too is the Worcestershire sauce. Okay, so we're going to start off. You only need a small onion, maybe a half of one, and what you want to do is get about 4 or 5 slices, very, very thin, almost like it's going to melt in the pan. You really don't want it thick, you just want it for flavor. Okay, next we're going to get our frying pan on high. We have our olive oil, and we're just going to put enough in there just to cook up that. You don't want an overabundance of olive oil in there. And we're going to get our onion, okay, and just lay it in there so it'll start to brew. And again, we're only doing this to get the onion flavor. Okay, so you can see the onion cooking up nicely, shrinking right up, and just as that onion starts getting ready to turn brown, you're going to hit it with the garlic and then a little white wine. Okay, so you can see that onion starting to brown up. You want a nice good spoonful. That right there. Alright, and then immediately after, I'm going to hit it with some wine. Oh boy, that's so good. Okay, so that's taking some of the heat out of it. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to put it down to medium heat. We can add our capers. And again, a small spoon. If you like more or less, you can put more or less. Kind of just drizzle those in there, just for flavor. And the duck liver, you're probably going to want to cook that about 4 to 5 minutes, turning it very often. You don't want it to get really brown on the outside. You want it to kind of cook through evenly. So once this, I'll get some of this heat out of this now, and I'll show you what that sauce looks like. It smells great already. See what that sauce looks like. Start out with that, and if it gets a little dry, you can add just a little bit more olive oil. Now we're going to get our duck liver. Ooh, smell the capers. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, and then again, as it's cooking, you just want to turn them slow, so that they cook through and but don't burn on the outside. Okay, I'll set my kitchen timer for 4 minutes. So they've been in there about a minute already, and we'll come back. Okay, that's been about 4 minutes. So I'm going to, if you're not sure, you just want to make sure you can give it a cut through and see if it's cooked all the way through. If it's still pink on the inside, you can leave it another minute and see that that is cooked nicely all the way through. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Smells awesome. We are going to add, well, I'd say about maybe a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Nice helping of sea salt. Fresh ground pepper. Okay. About a half a teaspoon or so of dried mustard. See where I'm going with this? It's almost like a steak Diane. And just a pinch, maybe a pinch and a half of ground thyme. And I use the right liquid smoke, seems to work the best. And you want to add about a capful in there. You want to shut down the heat. Okay, so now I'm going to take that butter we had and I'm going to take about 1/3 of a stick. Okay, chop it up. And I'm just going to slowly work it into that nice warm sauce. No flame, because you don't want the butter to break. Show you what that looks like. You see they're almost dissipated. Okay. And once that's all melted, we can start working on the food processor. Okay, so now we got our nice duck livers all cooled down. I'll put them right in the food processor. Okay, like so. So it kind of comes together, and then when you're ready to serve it, take it out about half an hour to an hour before, because you really want to eat it at room temperature. You don't want to be eating it cold. So here's our sauce that's going in from our pan. Now we're ready to rock and roll. Smells awesome. Okay. A couple of slices. Show you what this looks like. There you go. That's the consistency right there. Might want to give it just a little bit more. Make it a little smoother so it's not, you know, chunks of duck liver in there. And then we're going to put it in a nice bowl. Alright, so now we have a nice little bowl. We have a spatula. You could taste it for flavor if you want to add anything to it. I just tasted it. It was perfect. So, doesn't need anything. Wasn't too much of anything. It was just right. And best way to have it is on crackers. This is too good to give Wolfie. Probably a little too rich for him. He'd love it, but I'm going to cook up those hearts and gizzards for him. He likes those. Okay, that's that. And I'm going to put a couple of, spruce it up with some fresh parsley from the garden. Okay, just for show. And there you are. Now this will go in the refrigerator, let it cool down for about, let it chill for an hour or so, and then like I said, I'll take it out maybe a half an hour before we're ready to have it, just so it's at room temperature. And it should be perfect. Enjoy, everybody. Okay, so let's see if Wolfie likes duck. Hey, buddy. There you go. Let's see if you like that. Oh, there goes the tail. Going back for more. Oh, yeah. Oh, he likes it. That is a winner. You like it, Wolfie? Awesome.